Hey, this is Mrs. Fry. I just wanted to do one more problem like the last one from yesterday's video about when you would need to use a placeholder when you're dividing polynomials. Okay, more specifically like a larger polynomial by a binomial. But when you're looking at this problem, it doesn't look like a larger polynomial, but it actually is because it's x to the fourth plus 9. And this is what I wanted to show you. This is basically what we have here is x to the fourth plus 0 x to the third plus 0x squared plus 0x plus 9, and that's all over x plus 3. Okay, so technically there's a 1 here. I'll put that in there too. So by putting the zeros in there, we can see that we're missing the x to the third and the x squared and the x values. And that's what we're going to be using to set up our synthetic division problem. So it'll look like this when you set it up. I'll put 1, 0, 0, 0, 9 across the top. Okay, this little box would be for a potential remainder. And then to figure out what goes on the outside here, that's where you'll take x plus 3 and set it equal to 0. Subtract 3 on both sides. So that's x equals negative 3. So we put a negative 3 on the outside of that box, okay? Now, the next thing you're going to do is just follow this pattern. You're going to drop down this 1, and the pattern is to multiply on the outside and then add on the inside. So multiply negative 3 times 1, that's negative 3. That gets written underneath the first 0. And then add 0 plus negative 3, so that's negative 3. And then multiply negative 3 times negative 3. So that's positive 9. You write that underneath the second 0. And then add 0 plus 9, which is 9. Then multiply negative 3 times 9. That's negative 27. You write that underneath the third 0. And then add 0 plus negative 27. So that's negative 27. And then finally multiply negative 3 times negative 27. That's positive 81. You write that underneath of the 9. And then add 9 plus 81. So that's 90. So our remainder is 90. To write your answer out, you would always go with 1 less of what you started with, because we started with an x to the fourth. 1 less would be x to the third. So that's 1x to the third. So I just put x to the third. Then minus 3x squared plus 9x minus 27. And then you want to write your remainder as a fraction, 90 over x plus 3. And that's it. That's your answer. So I hope that extra example really helps you understand when to use a placeholder. Bye.